I'm gonna start recording again, because that's the thing that I remember to do, yeah. Um, definitely a professional streamer here, yeah. Rest in peace, yeah. It was not... Here's the thing, yeah. I like survival horror, yeah. I really like the Dead Space series, yeah. Callisto Protocol just phoned it in such a very disappointing manner, yeah. I wanted to like it so bad, yeah, and it introduced a lot of cool things in the first chapter, yeah, and then it did nothing with them, yeah. Rest in peace, Callisto Protocol, yeah. Feels bad, man, yeah. Yeah, you've gotten her on the tangent, yeah. Look, here's the thing. Whenever it's mentioned on stream, I gotta talk about how disappointed I am in it, yeah. Um, okay, I'm hydrating. Calico Protocol, yeah? No, that would be a good game, yeah. Anyway, League of Oma was again, the little walking sim. Has it been 3 minutes, yeah? I can't tell, yeah. What is my life, yeah? But a series of weird timers counting down to things, yeah. You know what we're gonna do then, yeah, is for like the first 3 games, and then we'll consider it done, yeah. Anyway, League of Oma was a very cute little walking sim, yeah. I did enjoy it quite a bit, yeah. So, solid B tier game, yeah. I don't think there's a ton to say about it, yeah. You can beat it in like 45 minutes, yeah. I do recommend that you go play it, yeah, because it's just like a fun little experience now, and I don't know how much it actually retails for, but I don't think it can be much because it's an itch title. It was included in a bunch of different bundles, yeah, so yeah, just a cute little game, yeah. A Short Hike, yeah, was also another, not quite entirely a walking sim, yeah, but it was like in that same vein, yeah. It was another little chill game, something that I really enjoyed, yeah. I'm going to put that at... love that game so much. It's very good. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat. But you know what? We're gonna snooze that first ad break because that's the life I'm running today. So we got 5 more minutes ad free, presumably, if the snooze button worked. Okay, it's definitely been 3 minutes. So A Short Hike. I think I'm gonna slot it in here, also at the B tier, just because like, for me, it sits in that same category of like League of Oma. It's a good game for what it is. It's a walk-in sim. It's comfy. You can play through it in an afternoon. The visuals are really nice. Gameplay stuff is real cute. Next up is A Mortician's Tale, which was... Wow, these are really just not going to show up well on this background, huh? Can I change the settings for this at all? Hello? Does this wheel do... The wheel does nothing. That's exciting. Anyway, so that's just not going to show up on the black background, huh? That's fun. Anyway, Mortician's Tale was like that little visual novel-esque game about running a mortuary. It had like the hands-on experiences of like embalming and preparing some bodies for funerals and cremations and that sort of thing. It was a really interesting game, a really thoughtful game, just in terms of just like touching on some really heavy subject matter without it feeling voyeuristic or like exploitative in any capacity. It was also very depressing in terms of just like the look into the capitalism side of the funerary industry. List that as solid A tier. That'll be our first A tier game. Next, which is going to be our first S tier game, is Anatomy by Kitty Horror Show, which you should all play immediately if you have not played it yet. It takes an hour of your time max to play through all of it. The game will close out a couple times, but that's just part of the natural progression of the playthrough. You just got to open it up and then continue on playing. It is a hallmark of the haunted house genre of horror game. And it's just like incredibly well done. Love you ever this game? Yes. I won't, for those who have not played it, I will not spoil too much. S tier damn straight. There is one jump scare that involves your character being pushed forward, but that is it. The rest is all atmospheric horror. There's nothing beyond that. What if you're a baby about scary? Then watch a playthrough of it because it is that fucking good. Um, I do actually think I have that in my VOD for our Halloween um, itch bundle because we definitely played that one. Um, but yes, Anatomy is great. The creator Kitty Horror Show has done a ton of other fantastic indie horror games. Um, so I highly recommend checking out her stuff. Okay, next, which is unfortunately probably going to land straight into the C tier, is Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Here's the thing. The new solo Ridditon encounter, great. The new solo La Habrea encounter, great. Everything else about Realm Reborn is still a Realm Reborn. And, like, it's still kind of a slog to get through to get to the rest of the story, unfortunately. It's important. It lays a lot of groundwork. I appreciate what it did. The TP meter is gone. Thank fuck. We don't have to deal with that ever again in our lives. But even after the pruning and the rework, there's still some like weirdly long stretches of quests that feel like they could have been cut down so much more than they were. I'm looking at you, Sylph quests, Garuda quests, a lot of 2.3, I think, also kind of dragged. Which is telling because they were even longer before that. So, the weird thing is the Titan quests got pruned to a certain extent and they still kind of feel long. The Wineport stuff especially feels just like they made it long for no reason and they just didn't want to, like, I kind of get why, excuse me, why they did what they did with Wineport, because they have you like going out and delivering that bottle to the former Imperial, but you can just do that in a single quest. It doesn't have to be 4 quests, I promise. Thank you so much for the Headpats Peep streams, much appreciated. Did that work? That worked. Okay, cool. Anyway, hello peeps, welcome, welcome. Wonderful to see you, friend. We are tier listing all of the games that we've played this year. And I'm now realizing that we're going to finish on a fantastic one, so that's fun. Anyway, next up is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. We played the Reunion remake. I'm going to list that as a solid A tier game. I had a lot of fun with it. It did not overstay its welcome. The main story was only like 10, 12-ish hours. You're sweating looking at that last title. Look, you are aware. The night we finished Ishin sure was a stream. Yes, it was. We've all survived that. What a first stream to come into. Oh yeah, that was your introduction to me. That's, my apologies. That's a time. Okay. So yeah, Crisis Core solid A. I do still kind of prefer the old voice acting to the new voice acting, but the new cast still did a really good job, and the gameplay feels really nice, honestly. If you had not played the original Crisis Core, then I would definitely recommend playing the remake because it's short. You get to hear my beautiful baby boy Zach, and then you get to be real sad at the end because it's a game that likes to hurt me. Next up in the tier list is Dredge, which was a combination fishing horror game, which I'm slotting immediately into A, because it's a fishing game, which is fantastic. Activating combat mode. Thank you, Lena. Yeah, Dredge gets to live in the A tier, because it was real good. Again, didn't overstay its welcome. It had like an excellent amount of content. I feel like it balanced the horror elements real nicely, which was cool, and I was not expecting to love a Lovecraftian horror fishing game as much as I did, but yeah, they did a real good job with it. The endings were real cool. I did enjoy like the build up to the reveal of that the final twist with all the relics, which was fun. The gameplay was cool. They varied the fishing mini games enough that like they didn't feel stale. You weren't doing the entire you weren't doing the same thing the entire game, which was nice. Um, and there were some very good beasts in that game. Some excellent creatures, some of whom were very mean to my boat, but most of whom were pretty chill. We mostly escaped with our boat insanity intact. Um, Next up is our second S tier game, Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights, a game that I have unlocked every single achievement for because I'm super normal about it. We love a boat, don't we, folks? We truly do love a boat. Um, Boats are very good, is the thing. Ender Lilies, I have so many good things to say about. Um, it's a fantastic Metroidvania. The soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal with some stellar work by Millie. The gameplay is like varied, and there's some nice build variety that you can get, but it's not overly complex like something like Salt and Sanctuary was for me. Um, and I just really love the overall aesthetic of the world, the lore that it built. It is another game that you can knock out in a weekend if you really want to. It's like 10, 12-ish hours, I think, for a full playthrough. Um, and I have a lot of emotions about Lily and the White Priestess and just everything in that game. They'd be putting those girls in situations, um, and it sure is a time. Actually, we're gonna have two S tier games about putting girls in situations. Now that I'm thinking about it and looking ahead in the list, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So, um, oh man, Final Fantasy 16. Okay, this is. I can't. I can't in good conscience put it in the B tier with all the shit that it pulled in the story. Is the thing. If it did not have any of the bearer plot lines, if it got rid of the whole real bad slavery analogies, like if it was just breaking the mother crystals and trying to stop Ultima because that already sets you in opposition to the nations and you don't need the stupid bearer plot lines, it would easily be a B tier or an A tier game for me. But it's a game that I desperately wanted to say less a lot of the time, um, because it had really fantastic moments. The boss fights were great. The combat was great. It had some really stellar character moments, like on a beat for beat basis. But like overall, the writing just did not hold up, and it veered way too far into we made Creative Business Unit 3 watch Game of Thrones and then try to squeeze that into like the slightly palatable frame of a JRPG with mixed success. Um, I really wanted it to be better than it was because I think without those plot elements, it would easily be in my top Final Fantasies. But it has those, so sometimes it'd be like that. Next up is Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward. Even if I were just judging it based on like patch 3.4 alone, this would be A tier for me. Heaven's Ward is rightly considered one of the strongest expansions in Final Fantasy XIV, and a big part of that is due to the way that the team really stepped up story-wise and just like cinematic direction-wise. I'm very glad that we played through 3.4 to the end of Heaven's Ward as a big chunk because I think that hit real well. It introduces some fantastic story elements for later on. We get Estinian. We get the little kobold that could, Gabu, the bestest boy. We get introduced to the Warriors of Darkness, which is a hell of a Chekhov's gun to throw at us in 3.1. Way before Shadowbringers was even a thing. So yeah, I really liked Heaven's Ward. A tier game for me. It's so incredible how much of a jumping quality Heaven's Ward is, for real. Even just in like the encounter design and the dungeon design. Heaven's Ward is great. Play Heaven's Ward. play Final Fantasy 14 if you are so inclined, but like do it for the story. Just do a main story and your job quests until you're out of A Realm Reborn, and then you can kind of chill once you're in Heaven's Ward because you're in the good shit now. Hello, Sage. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy anniversary. Yes, yeah, we made it a year. We sure did. Yes, yes. Play 14. Yeah, play 14 so I can drag you into dungeons when I'm doing my New Game Plus streams. Um, Speaking of, I think next stream we will be doing Susano, because that's where we're at in the story. So that'll be a fun fight, which I will make the executive decision to play as a tank for, because nothing quite hits like tanking Susano. Okay, next up in our wonderful list of games, you love Heat. Yes, Susano is so good. Okay, Sword Tank, yeah. Touhou Imperishable Night, S tier game for me. Well, actually, yeah, no, it gets to stay in S tier, just because of the different playable characters, the different routes. Kaguya is still one of my favorite stage 6 bosses in the entire series. And Moko's a great EX stage boss too, both of whom have fantastic music and real good spell card patterns. So yeah, Imperishable Night gets to be our S tier Touhou, and it will probably also be joined by Perfect Cherry Blossom once we get there, because those are my big girls. Islands Non-Places is that was the it was kind of like a Spot the Difference 3D puzzle game where we like got to manipulate 3D spaces and click on items and like see how they lit up and interacted with their environment. I'm gonna put that at A tier because it was a lot of fun to like puzzle things out and figure all that out as we were getting through stuff, and it had some real good music too. That's another itch.io title, so I'm sure you can find it for fairly cheap. It might also be on Steam if I'm remembering correctly, but yeah, Islands Non-Places, solid game. Lonely People Potion Shop. That was a very cute game, where we got to like mix potions for people who came into our shop. They would tell us their stories, and like some other story stuff was progressing on outside of the shop, and it was real cute. I remember there was like a paladin and mage couple who were really sweet. Yeah, it was a neat game, good aesthetic, solid B tier game. Forgot how charming that was. It was real good. Yeah, I don't have a ton else to say about that other than it really hurt my voice, because that was one where I really leaned into like trying to do different character voices for everyone, which, we did it. That's the thing. Okay. Next up was Lunar Rhoda, which I'm also putting at B tier. It was a text adventure, sort of, with like visual elements, which was fantastic. I did win a Golden Globe for my performance. It's true, let's not downplay that. I was nominated for several international awards in the festival circuit, and I did come away with a couple. So, we did okay. We did okay at the end of the day. Lunar Rhoda was... I really liked the framework of this, because it was like you were a robot on the moon exploring, but the whole framework made it seem high fantasy-esque, and a lot of like the writing style was real cool. Yeah, another solid text adventure that you can probably clear in like an hour or so. Yeah, some neat stuff to explore, some real neat characters, and some good presentation overall. So yeah, Lunar Rhoda, good game, B tier. Mountain of Faith gets to sit in, honestly, B tier for me. It's not a bad Touhou game. I don't dislike Mountain of Faith. It's an important game in the franchise for sure, but speaking of Touhou, there's a mod for 6 to 8 that changes the BGM to use the synth Zun used to make them. Highly recommend even just listening to it. Ooh, I will have to check that out, because like PCB and Imperishable have some of my favorite soundtracks in the series too, so that'll be real cool to look into, I think. I'll definitely do that for like Necrofantasy or some of the tracks in IN as well. So look for the SC88 versions on YouTube. Ooh, cool. Thank you, chat. That's very good to know. Perfect Cherry Blossom, S tier game. Love it. It's got some of my favorite characters. I love Yukari. I love Ran. I love Chen. Big fan of Yomu and Yuyuko and Alice. And that's like the majority of the cast right there. Even if the Prism River sisters are incredibly good at destroying every single one of my 1cc dreams, PCB is still near and dear to my heart because it was the first game that I unlocked an extra stage in. And it's also like a real good jumping on point to this series, I think, for new players. I do kind of still recommend that people start with EOSD and then go to PCB because once you have the visible hitbox, not that you can't get that with EOSD if you're using patches and stuff, but like the hitbox is such a game changer. Just being able to see the little pixel and to know that you have room to maneuver is real good. The Quarry is solid A tier game. I had a really good time with it. The collab that I did with Kuda and Enzo and Frere was a real fun time. It just kind of had, I think the things holding it back from S tier are just like some of the writing choices, which I really did not agree with. The Quarry was a super cool game. Yes, yeah. Overall, real fun time. If they had been slightly more sensitive in their writing and not just like blindly grabbing some horror tropes for the sake of grabbing some horror tropes, then I think it would be an S tier game for me. And God of War Ragnarok. If I was judging it solely on Odin's voice performance, it would be an S tier game because that actor did such a good job. That's a solid B tier. It's a good action game. Didn't do too much with it. Still to this day laugh at the Steven Universe discourse joke I made for the Quarry. Yes, that was a good one. That's a good clip. I think that's still in my featured clips for the curious, and also just a very fun playthrough in general. We had a real good time with it, I think. So, God of War, yeah, B tier game. Honestly, it is a AAA action game. I don't know, those games are going to be what they are. It's nice to go watch a blockbuster every now and then. You can have a good time with it. You can watch as it does its things. I was really impressed, I think, the most with how they handled Thor and Odin's characterization. They were very fascinating characters. It was really cool to see Odin as a villain be intimidating, not through like physical strength, but just because of like what an emotionally manipulative little shithead he was. So yeah, big fan of that. And then other than that, it was a solid game. It had good action. The boss fights were fine. Haven't played enough of PC98. They're great to see where things came from. Eventually beat Toho 1. I believe in you. I also have not touched any of the PC98 games, but I do like them. They seem neat. Resident Evil 4 Remake, A tier game for me. That was a fantastic remake that like kept so much faithful to the original and evolved in the ways that it needed to evolve. Just real good modern title in general. I do still need to play the 2 and 3 remakes, and I haven't actually played the originals of either of those games. I had played the original for 4. That was my first Resident Evil game. But maybe 2 remake is something that we look to in October, potentially, if I'm looking at spooky games to play. I also really want to play Faith the Unholy Trilogy, so that might be something that we're doing in October as well, because I haven't played beyond the first chapter, and I really, really love the style that those games have. Yes, please. Yeah. I knew Lena would be excited about that one. Um, yeah, no, they're real cool horror. So that's something that we might be looking into as well. Another S tier game about placing girlies in situations, Signalis, which is just completely not showing up in this tier list at all. Um, that's fine. Sometimes backgrounds be like that. Anyway, play Signalis. It's like 10 hours. It's got lesbian robots. It's got survival horror. It has Resident Evil or like PS1 horror mechanics. It has fantastic music. It has cool surrealist writing. It will latch its claws into your brain and not let go. A triple S tier. Oh, the brainworms. Uh huh. It do have the girlies. They're real good girlies, and they do be in some situations. Shout out to women. Thank you, women. Couldn't have gotten this far without you, women. Um, yeah, play Signalis, please. Um, it's so good. I don't have, you know, I could talk about it a lot more, but my brain ain't working. And that's the thing. That's how it affects your brain. You will play Signalis and then you will understand. Um, remember your promise to me to play Signalis, everyone. Please do so. The very first long game that we finished on stream, Soul Hackers 2. Oh man. This is like right in between B and C tier for me. Thank you, women. I love you, women. Yes. Girls, uh-huh. Soul Hackers 2, the game I want to love, right? Happy first year, Purr. Thank you so much, Arimi. It's wonderful to see you, friend. Um, yeah. Okay. If I'm judging Final Fantasy 16 to be a C tier on the disconnect between its story and its gameplay, because it had a strong gameplay backbone with weak story, then I think I'm going to have to do the same with Soul Hackers 2, because it had an incredibly strong story, an incredibly strong cast, and just some real weak gameplay and dungeon design. And like they showed they could do more. The final dungeon introduced some real cool stuff, and they just didn't use it anywhere else. And I really did not like the Mindscape dungeons that you had to spend so much time in if you wanted the true ending. With just like some of the weirdest and most archaic dungeon design that I've seen in a hot second. Everyone loves a maze of one-way portals with no indication of where the portals are going to spit you out. And you just kind of have to go through it with trial and error. It did some neat stuff with the combat, I will give it that. I did enjoy that. But I have a lot of good feelings towards that game just because of Ringo and Fig and Arrow and Melody. Mostly just like a real good core cast. It is unfortunately not often that you get to have a JRPG that is just like, here are a bunch of adults in their late 20s and mid 30s. And it was real nice to have that. And like the party dynamics were great. Love Ringo, love Fig. We do love AI girlies figuring out how to be human. So yeah, I would recommend, if you can, I would watch a story playthrough of Soul Hackers 2, because it's still good and like it's still got some decent music and stuff. But yeah, it did fall flat gameplay wise, and I do hope the series continues and that they take the lessons that they learned from 2 and move forward with it. I really hope it just doesn't get relegated to the bin of Shin Megami Tensei games that are not Persona, that seem to be getting less and less budget as Atlas funnels everything into Persona, which really makes me sad because that series has done some real cool and inventive stuff over the years, and it feels like it's just not getting the proper framework in which to do that anymore. Um, I have very mixed feelings about the Persona franchise. It is a game series that is very popular, and I understand that. But I've always liked the side projects a little more. So anyway, play Shin Megami Tensei 4, please. I beg you. And also Nocturne. Both good. Okay, final two games. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, A-tier Toho. It's the first of the quote-unquote modern Toho games. It gave us so much good music and so many good characters that have seen use and reuse throughout the 20 years of its life. Am I getting that right? When did EOSD come out? I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm looking this up on my phone right now. I know it recently celebrated its 20th, I think. Hey, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, when did you come out? (2002). Yep. Yeah, that's a full decade and change. Wow. We do be aging, is the thing. August 11th, 2002. Damn. Anyway, happy decade of Toho, everyone. Everyone say thank you to Zune for the contributions he's made to the lesbian community. He's the true ally of our time, I think. No one straight man has ever given us more, or ever will. So, thank you, Zune. Zune invented girls, actually. It's true. He made Girl TF2. Uh-huh. He sure did. Anyway, props to Zune. I still need to play 19 at some point. I haven't found the time to like actually play Toho 19 since it's dropped, but I know that it's got the translation patches out soon as well. Or I think they're out now, actually. So that'll be something I do eventually. I don't know if that's going to be on stream, but it's interesting. That's the impression I got. That's how I feel about 9 as well. Yeah, Lena, I'm stalling. I'm talking about Toho, so I don't have to, you know? Toho 9 is an interesting time. Don't play Lunatic, duly noted. I mean, the amount of playable characters is interesting. I'm just curious if they are like varied enough to justify the variety. But, you know, 9 was kind of the same way. I guess I'll see when I eventually play it. And we're here at the end of the tier list. Yakuza Ishin. Oh boy. Here's the thing. Sometimes a game's first two acts really capture you. They do a real good job of like setting up gameplay. You get some cool side stories. Blood on our hands. Oh god. That was a line of dialogue for sure. One of your favorite clips came from this game, at least. That's true. It did give us the Among Us clip, which is very important and a vital moment of our stream history. And I think it's still my most viewed clip. Anyway, sometimes you scrap everything good about your game in the final act to make your entire last several dungeons feel like anime filler. And then you toss horrible dialogue into the mouths of every single one of your characters, scrap all of their motivations, and make them say shit like, I'm sure Japan has a lot more blood to spill in the future, which is a hell of a thing to say in a video game that takes place before the 20th century. So, you know, I like the Yakuza franchise a lot. And it is wild to me that this came out a year or like a couple months before Yakuza 0, when they are so different in terms of quality. The original came out in that time frame, at least. The remake came out this past year, and that's why we played it. But yeah, no, that's our single D tier game of the year is Yakuza Ishin, which is getting hidden of that. Still think of that sugar rushed out night of finishing that game with me on stream fondly, but surely in spite of the game itself. That was the thing. Once I got far enough into that final act, I was like, I have to finish this tonight, or I'm going to put this game down, walk away from it, and never come back to it. That's just kind of the vibe of the final act of Yakuza Ishin. You fight the Shogun. The Shogun has laser powers. This is not the final boss of the game. It was just the comedy hour after a certain point. It really was. How many times did not Majima sacrifice himself for us while we ran to do something else? I think the tally was 3 by the end. Because it was 1 in the city, 1 at the Shogun's palace, and then 1 on the ship when we were fighting the random British guy who showed up as part of the final boss gauntlet for no reason. Anyway, we played a lot of video games this year. That's almost 2 a month, which is wild to think about. Even if some of them were smaller, that's a lot of video game. This game sounds like a mess. It is, and it didn't need to be. And that's the real frustrating part, is I feel like they could have tied things up perfectly fine if they had just kept some of the plot lines that they were initially working with and weren't afraid to be like good historical fiction. It was so bad, yeah. Oh man. Anyway, that's our tier list. That's all the games that we played this year, which is so many video games. We have an ad starting in about a minute, which is good because I need to make some adjustments real quick because we are entering the third/final part of today's stream because I've got some new stuff to play for you. It is a game that I have been told to play many times. It is a game that has come up a couple times on this channel as well. So let me actually, yeah, new stuff. Let me get that overlay logo set up. Get yourselves comfy. Grab yourselves a drink, make yourselves a fun little snack, because may or may not have actively yelled at me to play this game. There's no may not here. You have actively yelled at me to play this game. Anyway, we're playing Valhalla today. Get yourself a drink, get cozy, because we gonna be making some drinks for people. Don't mind me. I'm just taking time to load my Steam because I forgot to do that beforehand. Yeah, it is time for Cyberpunk bartender action. And I'm real excited to play this. A robot girl time? Yeah, let's go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hell yes. Okay. We might need to mess with audio a little bit, but we will see. And one of the games that we beat this year, Lonely People Potion Shop? Lonely People Potion Shop. That's what it's called. Took a lot of inspiration from this game, so I'm excited to dive into it. Your first and only time of going to a bar was part of a collab with this game? Hell yes. That sounds like a very fun time. Feel really normal about my boss? Oh, I cannot wait. Okay. We play it in English. You spin this OST on vinyl more so than like any other record you own. Oh, good. Glitch City, 2076 AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, who... That is so many dialogues that are going very fast. Hello, Rose. Welcome. It is going very well. Wonderful to see you, friend. Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem and the Stretch Redeem. Is it gonna go back through this at some point? Or am I just gonna have to read real fast? For many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. Oh, this is good. Congrats on the anniversary. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, Rose. That's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Also, how's audio? We good? What's this little plus mark? Is this options? Okay. Good. Do we want scan lines off or on? What's the superior experience here, Lena? Sounds good here? Okay, good. Sound effects down a tiny bit, leave music, scan lines off. Got it. Better? How are we feeling about this? I'm feeling real normal about all this already, so that's fun. Alrighty. New game, let's go. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. This is probably in your top 5 faves. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost is a strong title. It truly is. Also, let me change stream description, because we're not playing... We're no longer just chatting. There, now we're properly updated to Valhalla. Let's do it. Hey, over here. Boo. Hey, thank you so much for the gift subs, Jet. Much appreciated.
Jet's Fantasy gifted a tier 1 sub to
Hell yes.
Jet's Fantasy gifted a tier 1 sub to
That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Hey, we hit our sub points goal too. Wonderful.
A tier 1 sub to Infia.
For the special thing, hell yeah. I'm gonna be so freaking normal about this game. Excellent.
One sub to Gift of Greed. Jet's Fantasy gifted a tier 1 sub to Artemis Dawn _.
How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. Excuse me? And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. This is another shout-out to women game for you. Oh, excellent. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Excuse? Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Okay. Is that a kitty cat? Shining Fingered will never not make you laugh? Oh, good. Best boss. Wonderful. So who was that letter from? Nobody. Okay. What here is interactable? I guess the phone? Forgot about the cat. That's such a good cat. They are so shaped. Oh, okay. So that's just save and load. Got it. This is a neat little UI. I like this. Okay. The augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye. But they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Fun fact, the kitty shows up in an official novella titled Sapphic Pussy Rhapsody. Excellent. Very good. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Beware. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Cyborg in Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Damn, sounds good. Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. I too love Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Okay, I think that's all we got. So, is there anything else that's interactable in my apartment? Guess we're going to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Oh, this is a bop. Oh no, it is Metal Gear Rising? Yeah. That's a cyborg in heels cutting stuff. Oh, the cat jams? Yeah, this is good. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Purr, there is no song on this OST that is not a bop. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? They also shoved in the references of Quentin Hayter, the names of Raiden and Snake's VA, and 4 and Jill making a rules of nature joke. Oh, good. Volume should probably go down a teeny bit, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. How's that? This game's policy is that if you can make a reference, make it 3 at once. Excellent. Some games do be like that. Better? Perfect. Thank you. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful and... Ah. There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. There are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill. Oh, she's Soul Girl Disaster, I love her. Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? So the thing about Jill is she's the most normal girl ever? Oh, excellent. Of course I can. Well, let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that'll show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Super smart way to do a tutorial skip. Ooh, interesting. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Kill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker's moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. Okay. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Interesting. Probably a tiny bit lower on overall volume again, but the music will still be good. Okay. One sec, let me... How's that? Is that a little better? Let's make a sugar rush. Perfect. Excellent. 2 Adelaide and 1 powdered Delta with optional Karmatrain, all mixed. Okay. Two Adelaide, 1 powdered Delta, Karmatrain. Mix it up. How long do we need to mix for? That seems wrong. We're not gonna do that. Powder Delta, Karmatrain. Tutorial does not explain this well at first. Mix shortly. Okay. If it speeds up, it counts as blending. That is good to know. Thank you. Sugar Rush. Beautiful. Here. Happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the sides to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Let's give Gil a moonblast. 6 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta, Flanagard, Carmatrine, all on the rocks and blended. Oh, good. 6. 6 of those, 1 Powder Delta. No relation to the Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Sweet, girly, happy. Okay. We blended. Moonblast, success. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. This game intrigues you very much indeed. I've heard so many good things about it. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. Huh? You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Carmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Oh, good. Optional Carmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Oh. Okay. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, Bob. Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Making choices is fun. Oh, it sure is. Maybe your all-time favorite interactive visual novel? Hell yes. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. It's best boss. Oh, good. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. By the way, click the TV. Oh, okay. That's neat. There's stuff I can click. Okay. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision? Oh, okay. Okay. Any recommendations for songs here, Lena? You do get a cute Chivo for picking the same song for all of them? Oh, good. Can I change the jukebox at any time, or is it at the start of the night? Neon glow lights is a bop. Set times a few times a night. Okay, well, we're doing this. I like it, okay. Fill your playlist, all of it, with a song you like. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Looks like quite the big guy, though. Do I just have beer? Beer, okay. 1 Adelaide, 2 Bronson, Powder Delta, 2 Flannerguide, 4 Karma Train. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bubbly, classic, vintage. Here you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. Oh, good. So what, we just doubled the drink then, right? Double everything. Got it. Okay, 2, 4, 2. That looks correct. How about this one? Ah, yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a present like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes. Like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can't believe they made a trilogy out of New Jersey. Yeah, but the second one's the best. Let's be real. By the third one, they were just kind of scraping for ideas. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Like the part in New Jersey 2 where Grand comes out. That's right before you have to change discs, too. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you wrote about the hacker. just that you write about them every single day. Is it New Jersey 3 or New Jersey? It's an excellent question. Newest Jersey. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and the other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easy to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. Also, ads starting in about a minute, chat. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Donovan sure is a person. He sure is. The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot the brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column's the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. You know what? Good for that kid, honestly. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Wow! Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Alrighty, we're doubling it up again. Man wants a big beer. Let's do it. Here. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. Real cat bug energy. Forgot they hit us with Donovan for our first customer. Where's my big old beer? What about big troubles? Did I stud a kid? Right. So tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Wow! I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Why are you here then, Donovan? Right? Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Wow, this guy sucks. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks or sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. My kind? Can you leave, please? Just like hairdressers. Sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Certainly does feel like a bar as someone who's tended for a little bit. Oh, good. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Girl, same. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they'd sell quite well. It'd be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Have our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Get therapy, my guy. Truly, please. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan... Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? No, gods no, but I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. What the fuck, my man? Newspaper editors will order 2 big beers and demand hot goss from a random bartender before they ever go to therapy. Truly, this man needs super therapy. Uh-huh. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Buddy, please don't. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you... Ah, yes, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. This man is getting like evil euphoria. Yeah, it's not good. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Okay. Bitter. That's optional Karma Train. Hold up. Okay. Gut Punch, also optional Karma Train. Pile Driver, that's alcoholic. Suplex, also alcoholic. Grizzly Temple, also alcoholic. Okay, so... I say we give this man a Gut Punch. That sounds good to me. That's not it. Aged and mixed, that's why. Okay. Sounds appropriate, uh-huh. Here, enjoy. Here you go. Paint me blue and call me Sue, you can actually do it. This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? What was that? Oh, that's a dialogue. Log. Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Ah, why? Get out of my bar. Please. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. Make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks! I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Good, he's gone. Thank fuck. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. So he was a J. Jonah Jameson reference. Oh yeah, the sussy shitters, no. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Uh-huh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what? How about you get a little extra karma tree in here for you? Just for funsies. Enjoy. Here. Huh, can actually do it then. He was mean to me. This man gets all the alcohols now. Huh, this crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house. By the way, Purr, doing that does change things. I'm aware. I have been told this. Just appended an entire vodka bottle into a mixer. 2 shots of vodka. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. 2 shots of vodka, 22 times. Uh-huh. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No! No! And I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. Wow! I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been? Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? Nah, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? Oh, one sec. Oh, okay. I have been sent a file by my mod for me to open and show on stream later at the end of stream. I've been told not to open it before the end of stream, so that's something. Hey. What do y'all know? Okay, I'll be good. I'm not opening it. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Y'all? Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold, one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the last one had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There is a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver? I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. Okay. Oh, well. He's a subby drunk, the real life of a bartender. That's all mixed. Well, you know, I guess he's getting a little bit of alcohol tonight. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. Oh, excuse me. One does not simply ask a girl that question. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. Hi, can I kill this man, please? Pretty please. We kill this man now, yes? Promise the night ends with a nice client. Oh, good. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. Hey, get fucked. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. Forgot that they put us through the ringer early. Oh, good. I'm sure there are plenty of good clients. We just gotta get to them. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Just like real bartending. You know, buddy, sir, I think it's intended that they want to emphasize the atmosphere of not getting to choose who comes through the door and having to sit there and deal with their bullshit anyway. I've worked customer service. You know, it be like that sometimes. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. That's just retail. Retail and food service, baby. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. The Android K4 R3N. Yep. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. 9 Karmatrine. Jesus Christ, this man's going to die. You know what? That's fine. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Ugh. Enjoy. He does deserve it. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. But it has to taste like gasoline? Absolutely. Unfortunately, I have to go to sleep, but the game seems pretty neat. Hope it goes fun. Thank you so much for stopping by, Rose. Get some good rest. Chaotic evil depression. Can't say I particularly have. Jill, #1 therapist on the block. It's true. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Or therapy? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising, VTubing, video gaming, TCGs, model kits, cooking. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It's like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Ugh! Why? I don't need to know this, sir. Once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Oh, buddy. This game sure has dialogue. Uh-huh. Yep, really do. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Ah! That's dialogue. Uh-huh. This is gonna be stuff that we're just not reading out loud on stream, y'all. You know? I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Huh? Could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Smells killing me. Please come again. You did warn me, it's true. Don't count on it. What a fucker. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. All right. Wow, that's a cool splash screen. Alrighty. Even the game's like, yeah, maybe take a breather. Uh-huh. The year is 2069. It's now safe to keep playing. Oh. Thanks. The little faces are very good. Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem peeps. Much appreciated. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Okay. How do I remove songs? Oh, right-clicking their title. I can read instructions is the thing. You know what? We're gonna... just gonna grab some. There. Okay then. Back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Hi! Is this better? Yeah, thank you. Best girl? Oh, okay. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist. Sei Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Every girl in this game is best girl, though. It's hard. Oh. What? You know? Sometimes that's good. Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. This game really solidifies how great women are. Excellent. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. Can a woman? Nope. Something blended, probably, then. Or maybe on the rocks? I don't know. Aged mixed. Moonblast. Sweet, girly, and happy? You would love Sei, but she's a cop, so you're afraid you're gonna have to put her at B for bastard. You know, fair and valid. Blue fairy. Sweet, girly, and soft. Sparkle star. Sweet, girly, and happy. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. So, try something small. Yes, but also it's one of those things where she's so out of her league, you will say more later as the game goes. Oh, good. Okay, what do I want to make her? These used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Oh, good. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware. I'm guessing something with fewer ingredients is what we want to go for, so definitely not those. Blue Fairy is 5, Sparkle Star is 3, Sugar Rush is also 3. Maybe the Sparkle Star. I'll do a Sparkle Star for her. Here. I expected something with ice, but this is good enough. Oh, really? Can I not just make it on the rocks? Is that... You know, can I just... You know? Sometimes we quick load. Also, hello, Mercury. Look, this seems like the game, the type of game where we're gonna be doing multiple routes anyway, so... We do save scum for cuties, you are correct, chat. We've already done it on this channel with Shadowheart and Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, can I serve any drink on the rocks? Is that a thing? Can I do a Sparkle Star on the rocks? Let's try. Is it gonna let us? Nope. What has sweet and ice? Anything? I guess the Moonblast, but that's Karma Train. Not a thing? There is a compatible option? Okay. Mixed. Aged and mixed. So aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. It can have Karma Train, just can't be big. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna do this then. She's getting Moonblast. Wait, is this? It's over 10 where it becomes big, right, Lena? Am I remembering that correctly? Okay. So we'll be good. Get this girly a Moonblast. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. Hell yes. We love to make good drinks for girls. We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. So hilariously on the nose calling them White Knights. Yeah, a little bit. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. So she's a nurse and a cop. Yep. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Girly, you need a new job, truly. Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can safely arrive at a doctor. I'm also kinda like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. Love her, she's so two brain cells, she really is. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Whatever distracts you from the horrors of being an emergency responder, girl. Felt. Oh. Nothing but the utmost respect for anyone doing that job, because it's brutal. Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. Classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Okay. Classy, not too big. Sour, classy, and vintage. Sweet, classy, and happy. Ugly, classy, and burning. For real, your ex was an EMT and he had stories? Oof, yeah, I can imagine. Fringe Weaver. Oh, no, we're not giving her the Everclear gas fire drink. Sour, classy, burning. I don't think I want to do that for her. Bubbly, classy, and burning. No. Nope. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Let's give her a Brandtini. That seems good. It's not too alcoholic because she's got work in the morning, so that should be fine. Okay, 6, 3, 1 Karma Train, aged and mixed. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. Just the little bits of actual gameplay in this game are so chill and nice to you. They are very tactile and very good. It's, again, it has thrown me all the way back to Lonely People Potion Shop, which is very much inspired by this game, so. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? Huh? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for... Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian... Julianne. Oh, girly, you are so no brain cells. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. Because boundaries, sweetheart. Uh-huh. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. Was wondering what 765 was a reference to. Of course it's Namco. Yeah, that makes sense. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap! No! Girly! My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. God, you love her, you can't help it. She is kind of endearing. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian, or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. Oh, I think we dropped a couple frames there. We all good? We back? We golden? I think we're good. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. think it's good? Cool. Good. Comcast might be being terrible again. But we'll see. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals... Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. And can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brantini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brantini, trust me. I'll get you one. Didn't we just get her one? Yeah, we really did. Yeah, it's fine. She can have another. There you go, girly. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. Check bottled drinks? Oh. Well. It was still the right option, though? Oh, okay. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. And not that this place isn't nice, but... Don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Angus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Have fun with these line reads? Oh, good. Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... Ah, girly. Girly! Please, calm. Calm yourself, ma'am. No! Ma'am, Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Normal. Moomin, don't look. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. Oh, good. Very Ace Attorney vibes from her, truly. Moomin, I love you, but let's not pull on cables, please. Thank you. Hi, buddy. No crimes today, sir. This is the drink that you wanted me to look at, Lena? A fedora? With perfume and a plum. Every drink here is priced at $500. Yes, we have been joined by the Moomin. Yes, forbidden electricity. No! You can't have wires of snack. Okay. What is something calming? You can get a martini in there? Interesting. Okay. But not yet. Something calming. Classy, classic. Frothy water. You know what? Let's just go through the menu, shall we? We're not giving her the bad touch. That's not it. Beer, Bleeding Jane, Sobering, Bloomlight, Blue Fairy, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Crevice Spike. It will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. That could be it. Fluffy Dream. Not the Fringe Weaver. Hi, Moomin. I need you to stop tugging on my headphones, please. Thank you. Crevice Spike sure is a drink name. Uh-huh. Grizzly Tempable. Tempable. I speak goodly. Moon wants a drink? Moon can't have a drink. He's too small for those. Gut Punch? No. Mars Blast? No. No Mercury Blast. No Moon Blast. No Piano Man. Pile Driver? No. No Sparkle Star. Sugar Rush, Sunshine Cloud. Suplex? We're not gonna... no. Zen Star. 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. Let's do a Crevice Spike, shall we? Blended. Mercury Blast. Yeah, a delicious drink. Underappreciated drink. Oh. I guess we got an achievement for that. Thank you, Moomin, but no. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes me suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... ugh. Even if you say that. Let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? Wow! I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right, it is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That'll be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Just a real chill and low-strung girl, uh-huh. No anxiety disorder here. Okay. Piano man. On the rocks, mixed. 2 Adelaide, 3 Bronson, 5 Delta. 5... This is a massive drink, what the fuck? Girly. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianists Union or its associates. Well? Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What? What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... ugh. Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? Ad starting in about a minute, chat, just so you're aware. No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. Oh, come on, Jill, just get another job in 2069? Right. Have you not seen the job market out there? I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender. But I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but she has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. Jill? You have something you'd like to share with the class? Normal behavior, Jill. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. She wants the shining fingered. Oh no. I did see her phone lock screen. This is true. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. We've made a lot of these tonight. Hello, Abso. Welcome, welcome. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff, Nya. Thanks for the cat talk mode redeem again, Nya. You've been quietly farming up points, Nya. Excellent, Nya. Cheers, Nya. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifetime dream or something, Nya? Not really, Nya. It just kind of happened, Nya. One thing led to another, and bam, bartending, Nya. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream, Nya? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine, Nya. You know what, girly Nya? That is incredibly valid, Nya. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, Nya. But alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first, Nya. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase, Nya? Not really, Nya. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams, Nya. Childish dreams, Nya. Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior, Nya. Love Jill just so much, Nya. She's very good so far, Nya. Oh, Nya. Childish dreams, yeah, Nya. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7, Nya. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me, Nya. So, no dreams, Nya? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no, Nya. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that, Nya. So I picked something I found nice and moved on, Nya. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender, Nya. I see, Nya. Finally, Nya. Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon, Nya. I mean, how the hell did I throw toilet paper out the window, Nya? Oh, a client, Nya. Good night, ma'am, Nya. Jill, I'm gonna leave early, Nya. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body, Nya. Sure, Nya. Who was he, Nya? A ghost, Nya. Nobody you should worry about, Nya. Oh, Nya. I heard that, Nya. Why are you asking all those questions, Nya? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that, Nya. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much, Nya. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life, Nya. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts, Nya. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans, Nya. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it, Nya. Maybe you're right, Nya. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now, Nya. Thank you for everything, Nya. Please thank your boss on my behalf, Nya. Bye, Nya. Okay, that's been 3 minutes. Thank you for attending the second cat talk of the stream. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How does she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. Just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Flawless service bonus? Hell yes. Drinks totals, no mistakes, 30% commission. Tips. Extra for helping the girl calm down. You Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger U. You can now visit JC Elton's. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Oh, good. Next Meow redeem in 5890 points. Congrats. Dangerous opinions. Oh, interesting. Miki Concert 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. It's gonna be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. Looks at your 39k points. Oh no. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. And not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We're here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? The thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Aw, great, it's shitty internet simulator. Yeah, we love it. Don't scare me with that, please. I have enough as is. Lol, we're gonna be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. Love our Hatsune Miku. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASC2 drawing and a message, something like, Happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Can you even call yourself a VTuber if your chat doesn't bully you? This is true. This is a fair point. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? A little playful bully, as a treat. It's true. I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Boyfriend. Oh, wow. Fucking normies, get out. Oh, okay, so this is the first friend. We're talking about sapphic longing. Local woman, local hero. Okay. I'm just gonna look through these and see if any are particularly interesting. Don't trust this dog. Interesting. That seems normal. Okay, let's save. Shop. I'm getting Maneki Neko. Usually when those matter a lot, they'll be slightly more obvious, but they can give you hints on things that come up. Oh, interesting. Cute clay houses. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. Hollow plant, in memory of a real potted plant. PC90X? Oh, hell yes. A broken Maneki Neko too. Yeah, we're doing that. Yes. We're also gonna get the hollow plant. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. It's a little guy! must fix with gold. It's true. Okay. I don't want to spend too much because I don't want to be able to not make rent. Love that one of the mechanics of this game is getting a little treat. It's very important, is the thing. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Buy that discount beer and call it girl dinner. No. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count... Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. Do you sound happy? Well, this helmet's comfortable and cool, and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, traffic was... Gah! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong! The same Dana who needs thoughts. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. Excuse? The what, where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Yep. All right. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, good. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. Decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Let's get this man his large beer. There you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Can we kill him? I think bartenders should get a 1 murder per night quota. Come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I want to murder. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Bad, horrible man. Get out my bar. Hey, you, the guy with a John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Real normal about the robot doll models in this game being named Lilin? Uh-huh. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? Thank you so much for stopping by, Orimi. Have a good rest of your day. Always good to see you, friend. They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. Once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, "Girl, you are so autism. I love you." On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship? That's no mean feat, Brett. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So, you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks. Well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? Oh no. When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. God, this fucking guy. Yeah, no. Suddenly thinking his grasp on the language might not be as rock solid as he thinks it is. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. Spicy, manly, strong. Oh, good. Does he want a big drink too? I mean, this is already a big drink, so that's fine. Don't gotta worry about that. Okay, 6 Bronson, 1 Powder Delta, Flanner Guide to Karma Train. Okay. Blend away. Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid. I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Oh, buddy. Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. Then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Buddy! Change your life, go to super therapy. Racial slurs in... what? Let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Bye, make better choices. Uh-huh. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. Hey, thank you so much, May. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Much appreciated. Also, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you around. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. You make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. Maybe you should not say racial slurs in German then. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. Ayo? Cougars in a forest near me? Send me the address of this forest, please. I'm fine with both definitions of the word. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Cougars rapidly approaching your location. We were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Oh no, I can't be prey to a cougar. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. That'd be so terrible, uh-huh. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. Donovan sure is that kind of man. God, he really is. Is this guy a modern comedian? I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. Need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished a concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Want something bitter to wake him up? I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Probably. Give him a suplex. Sunshine Cloud, that's not going to do it. He won't want a girly drink, because that's the kind of human being he is. Isn't this game kind of LGBT? It do be a little bit LGBT. Not this man, but some of them. Also, I love the little face. The face is good. Pile driver. Suplex. Grizzly Temple. We'll give him a suplex. On the rocks, mixed. For Bronson. Have that Cali Comp OS face as a sticker on your iPad. Oh, good. I'm gonna give him a big drink, because fuck this man. I hope your interview goes terribly, sir. Hope she gets over her internalized issues. Here. Donovan seems like the type of gay man who lives in a closet placed inside a steel bunker with several high-security doors. It's never getting out. Oof. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid. Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid's always gushing about that idol I interviewed. Has some real Ted Cruz energy. He's just a shitty guy. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat. Can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know. Feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. This man was mean to Guillermo del Toro. We must kill him. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. Women, am I right, guys? Can we kill this man yet? Can we please murder? You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What the fuck? I do just be reading some dialogue in this game, huh? Wish I could fend off a pack of crazy bitches. Buddy. What if it's your dad? I don't want to work. I just want to flirt with your dad. Love Valhalla, but sometimes the dialogue could chill the fuck out. I was warned, it's true. It is bar dialogue, uh-huh. Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something? Nah, see, that mean he'd be off work. And I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. Do you promise he gets mellowed the fuck out later on? Okay, well, that's good. Seen that brat talk to no end about her, so... I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Do you want to play this at some point? Because the music is amazing. All the music has been so good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. Feel like this is a bar filled with 4chan recovery patients. Oh no. You're right, and I hate it. All like, what do you mean not everyone had a 4chan phase? No, this is a universal experience, clearly. I'm so fucking nice. This is a Florida bar, honestly. Maybe that's why it's so familiar. Oh no. I'm out, kid. Had to stop playing at some point in this because it was too stressful. Oh no. Is this not universal? I don't know. I don't feel like the bars I've been to have this kind of combos, but thank you. Please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. You are learning things about the world today. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. Cannot wait to have some non-Florida bar conversations. Oh, good. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Oh man, okay. Hi, I need to get your voice properly. Hi, I'm normal. I'm gonna step away and refill my water 1 sec. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, hi, I'm back. I have water. Ready to be real normal about a robot girly. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. Nailed it 110%? Thank you. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? One of your fave characters in games. I have heard so much about her. Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only things you see and the other person's invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Starting off strong, hon. Excellent. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that's recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color of texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Don't call a bitch out, Dorothy. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. But what does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilims see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Hello, TV girly. Nothing important. But what are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. Okay. Aged and mixed. Ma'am, this is a massive drink. I like to call them piano girlies. Uh-huh. Normal thing to see. Sure, that's fine. Uh-huh. Okay. Aged, mixed. There you go. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know. If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Adore their chemistry. Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what'd he do?
Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while.
Nebulous?
You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened then. And, you know, people lie.
Does your boss know about it?
She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... never mind.
Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Dorothy over here desiring the fucking tea. I love her. She's so good. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... bit early for these stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. We'd love a friend that is supportive of sex workers. Truly. Moonblast. This is why escorting is also important. Uh-huh. Okay, 1 powder delta, Flanner guide, 2 karmatrine. On the rocks and blended. Sweet, girly, and happy. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. A moonblast. No. It was full of cat hair. I don't know where Moom is. Doing crimes, probably. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Ayo? Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Dorothy says pan pride. Truly. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Her story is legit a wild and well-thought commentary on sex workers, and I love the research the writers did on things. She seems like a very good character. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. As someone people tried to call Jules, you relate hard to Jill. Oof. My condolences. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Okay, one big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Got it. On the rocks and blended. Such a mood. Anyone say your name right challenge 20XX. One would not think that Lena is a difficult name to say, and yet we are unhappily surprised many a time. The song is certified bop. Is good. Let's see. Lena, do I want to give Dorothy alcohol? Is this a good decision or a bad decision? Don't you dare. Yeah. Do I give the robot girlie more alcohol than she's already had? Booze for her is okay? Okay. You should get a little Karma Train as a treat. Okay, and then a gut punch is the other one. Five Bronson. One Flanaguide. Aged and mixed. Okay, I think we did it. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Hey, thank you so much for the gift subs, May. Much appreciated. Incredibly kind of you. A discount for buying her dinner first, based. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well...
Make Harmony gifted a tier 1 sub to accidental cookies.
After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody's tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Dorothy does like to say things, Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DSC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! You can't just do that, Dorothy. Yeah. Welcome in May. This is not the first instance. More power to her. Gotta play this game. Yes, please do. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. Swatted on your wedding night. Oh no. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. 250 points, just 57.50 more. Hey.
Make Harmony gifted a tier 1
Hey,
sub
thank you
to
for the
Hero
other
Dog.
gift sub. Was it just so you could grab the number 1 slot? Because I mean valid. How much of you still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. I do respect the grind, Ebso. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. Her face, yeah, it's good. She's got some very good facial expressions. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. Hey, no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can. Protect. Yes, she's very good. Okay. 6 Bronson, Powder Delta. 4 Flannerguide. 2 Karmatrine. $170. Oh yeah, all the drinks are pricey as hell. Blended. That's inflation, baby. That's what we're all gonna be paying for drinks in 2069. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing. Just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. $100 to $400, but for comparison, Jill makes like $2,000 to $2,500 a day. $20.39? Did I misread 2069 somewhere? Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. We're gonna be paying that quick. Yeah, fair. Okay, so Jill makes like $100 a day. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Change jobs in 2069? You know what the job market's like now. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. You have imbibed? Well, that's in keeping with the theme of the game, so... Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said, you wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? Heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn. I still don't know that. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat, just so you're aware. You tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Dana's just Kvothe. God, she really is. She's better, though. She's girl Kvothe. Maybe I'll see her in action someday. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. Helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss. Break. Alright. Hey, Frost, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, everyone! Chimpkin raid, excellent! Lena, can we get a shout out for Frost real quick? Thank you. To my community members, please go follow Frosty Fiel. She's fantastic. Incredible. Oh, Frost! Oh man, it's not recorded, and the VOD from today is not going to be up, but I sang Whereabouts of Light today. Thank you for the follow, Popoboy1. Much appreciated. I was thinking of you, because that was part of the karaoke lineup earlier. Yes, Frost is phenomenal. Go follow her. She's great. Blonde Bard song by Purslane. Yeah! Yeah, we sang that earlier. It was real fun. Whereabouts of Lightwear. It was at the top of the anniversary stream. Maybe you can steal the Twitch auto VOD and pull it out. Yeah, Amber Amour is the Olivier song. Whereabouts of Light is Joshua's harmonica song. It's now safe to keep playing. Boss should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. That's the thing, is I disabled the auto VOD for today, so I don't know if it'll still be there or not. It may just be lost to the ether, but you know, sometimes we make decisions. Chimkin buckets. Okay. What are we gonna edit our playlist with? Okay, the last one that we added, I think, was... just start selecting stuff, shall we? Bam, perfect. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Also, what were you playing today, Frost? Looks interesting, might have to play it finally. I've been having a real good time with it. It is our first time playing it. Jacuzzi, ooh, I have not heard. Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Yakuza? Oh, Yakuza 0. Ooh, hell yeah. That is one of my favorite games in that franchise. Was beating up punks and stealing money? Excellent. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Almost 4 a.m. here, so you wish me a great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, Purple Boy. Get some good rest. Hatsune Miku time? Excellent. Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Well, let me see what I can get you. Okay. I mean, Sunshine Cloud might be good. Let's see. Bitter and manly? No. No bitter manly. So really only there's only the one bitter and girly drink. Okay. I guess she's getting a Sunshine Cloud. I don't know how alcohol interacts with her whole deal, so we're not gonna risk it. She just gets a regular drinky. To prevent me from going wild over the clue, I am locked out of it. I'd have to do something weird that no one gets on playthrough 1. Interesting. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So... should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? If I buy alcohol at the store between shifts, I can serve it at Valhalla? Oh, okay. That's good to know. No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira... Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira... Miki. Almost there. Kira... Miki. Girly? That's it. Are you feeling it? Why? What's happening, Lena? And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you... Wow, you're good. Thank you. This is the power of idols, it's true. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Love the idea of sentient Hatsune Miku so much. It's very good. Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. Real-time fandom Hatsune Milu clip. Karamiki going up to Gillian like, "Are you British?" Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Kiramiki does not talk to British people. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 isn't many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, then based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start at the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I'd like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft, as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Gideon was sitting next to your iPad. He wanted to say happy anniversary. Aw, that's very sweet of him. Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. I wonder if she means alcohol-free or something else. This was him? Oh, thank you, Gideon. What a good dog. I mean, I'm thinking maybe a Sugar Rush, but... Bubbly Classic Vintage, no. Not a Bleeding Jane, not a Bloom Light. Oh, wait, no. Literally says soft. Okay. Are there any other drinks that are described as soft? Fluffy Dream. Those might be the only two. Oh, no, Sunshine Cloud. Let's get her a blue fairy. Hatsune Miku needs the fairy drink, I think. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped from his hand. Hatsune Miku is a blue fairy. It's true. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this class important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Hatsune Miku tells you you're bad at your job, ASMR. No. Oh, sure, I guess? No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then. Who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it, though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. Normal, uh-huh. This game is so full of normal women. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. Girly! Hello? Do you need help? Miku Army and then Miku CIA. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. Oh, Shinoko, oh my god. You're not wrong. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah. One time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Something bitter to sober up a bit. Really? Sunshine Cloud is bitter? Okay. Suplex. I don't think she's gonna want that. No pile driver. Maybe we'll give her a Sunshine Cloud. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something. Really nice, thanks. I hope you weren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? Bop time? Yeah. I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. Think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey, boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. You're... Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? Do you like wrestling? We do love a Warhammer reference, I guess. Red do make things go faster. A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kinda remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything onto your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Grab a snack on the way home. Hey, another flawless service bonus. Okay. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Miki's blog. Oh, good. Gonna get that. Interesting. Sure, we'll get the tea liquor, which I'm guessing probably could have helped us out earlier, but... Love that a PC98 is an option. It's very good. Good night, May. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, I am going to actually save. How long are the chapters in this game, Lana? I feel like I have very little scope for how long this game actually is. They are fairly long. I have a little bit. Okay, gotcha. We might call it here and pick it up tomorrow. Just because I am starting to flag a little bit energy-wise. But it's been good. I'm gonna jump to the chat screen while we've got the music playing, and before I end stream, I'm gonna do the thing that I was told to do. So it's around 10 hours overall for the main story, though delayed since I'll be reading. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, more with streaming it. That makes sense. Oh, this is gonna be real cute. Okay. I've just seen the file name, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. So I guess we're gonna do that. I may need to zoom and pan it and stuff. It's large. Oh, good. Good lord, that's big. Okay, wow. Holy shit, y'all. Let me get that. Okay, wow. Let me move that. Let me adjust that a little bit. Hi, are you trying to make me cry on stream? Because it's probably gonna happen. There's so much here. Oh my god. What? Okay, well. Whew. No, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it here behind me, and then I will open it I'll open it elsewhere and read off of it from there. We're gonna do that. Whew, okay. I'm feeling normal, feeling good. I'm just gonna read it from here. Okay. A perfect spot on Twitch for a hyena to lounge and laze. Thank you for the chill vibes from Zero the Hyena. I'm so happy for the success you've had so far, and I hope you continue to grow comfortably and happily, from Tim. Congratulations on your 1-year streaming anniversary, Purr. I hope this year has been full of good memories, and I can't wait to see what you do next. I know we don't get to talk often, but whenever I talk about successful PNG tubers, I always have to mention your name. Keep being perfect, and congratulations again. Here's to another great year of streaming. Cheers, from Little Sheepy Head. A happy 1 year, thanks for the streams, and here's to many more, from Laura. I'm just going down the left-hand side first, and we're gonna keep going on. Happy anniversary, Purr. Thank you for all of the cozy mornings, fun evening streams, and shared laughs. I genuinely look forward to that little going live notification. I adore the community you've built over the year, and I can't wait to see you continue to grow. Wishing you many more years of streaming celebrations, from Sage. Congrats on a year of streams. The time has really gone by fast. Thank you for being you, a person as beautiful as porcelain and a treasure to everyone around you, from Jet. Congratulations on such a big milestone, Purr. Always love hanging out on stream whenever I'm able to. You have such a fun and chill vibe that extends to your community too, and I'm proud of you for getting this far. Here's to more fishing streams, from Peppermint Moth. Congrats on the 1-year anniversary. You and your streams are always so sweet, and I wish you the best for your future, from Rose. I am so happy and proud of you, Purr. You've made an amazing, wonderful, cozy, and happy community. Please keep doing the things you love. Happy 1-year anniversary from Royal Cato. Okay, we're moving to the right-hand side now. Whew, okay, I'm good. I don't watch too many streams on Twitch. I'm more of a YouTube Andy. But you are one of the few streamers who I will stick around for and watch from time to time, and likely who I rate the most. You have such a comfy atmosphere, and I'm glad you are around to brighten Twitch up. You are quite the professional. From Frost. Happy 1-year anniversary to my favorite lucky cat. Hope you have a perfect anniversary. Here's to many more years of awesome streams from Kuda. Holy heck, it's already been a year. You're heckin' awesome, Purr, and you're doing great from Mercury. I could not be prouder of all the work you've done and friends you've gotten to make over this first year, Purr. I'm happy to have helped you in what way I can on this journey, and I promise to always make you want to take away my sword. Happy anniversary from Lena. Purr, I want to say congratulations on a whole year of streaming. Streaming is always a huge commitment, and making it 1 year is absolutely an achievement worth celebrating. Ever since seeing your streams for the first time, I've known you to be a welcoming, warm, comforting presence in the streaming space. In just the span of a year, you've helped to foster a beautiful community, and I'm so excited to ring in another year of personal streams with everyone else. Here's to you and Moomin. May you have a wonderful day on this anniversary. From Peebs. When Purr go live, I go cat. Purr is the cat that I must pat. I do the redeem for the nya. 10 out of 10 would meow at from Apso. Here's to another year of morning tea, Moomin noises, cat talk, and thriving friends. Happy streamiversary from Frere. I am snoozing that fucking ad. It is not time for ads right now. Get the hell out of here. Thank you for putting smiles on the faces of everyone who's been on stream, from one-timers to chat regulars. It's been such an amazing year. Here's to more and more. Y'all. It's good. I'm fine. You guys are real great. I hope you know that. Yeah, happy 1 year. Thank you all. This is real good. Thank you to Lena for putting this together. That's incredibly kind of you all. And thank you to all of you for all the messages that you sent. Happy anniversary. You've done it. It's been amazing. We love you tons. Thank you guys. Yeah, that was our 1 year anniversary. Happy streamiversary. Thank you all. I am not stopping anytime soon, I'll tell you that fucking much. Thank you to all for answering your frantic DMs. Yeah, I figured I must have taken some organizing, so thank you. Oh, y'all are great. We're kind of just winding things down now, I guess, so thank you for sticking by. We hit 2 of my streaming goals this year. We'll probably work towards that lunatic clear at some point, but who the fuck knows when that's happening. But yeah, it was real fun. The karaoke was real great. We'll probably do that again at some point, honestly, because that was real fun. And yeah, as we wind things down, let me see who is online that I can toss people over to. Oh, okay. Remy's on, and they are playing some Final Fantasy XIV. So we will go say hello to them, because they are great, and they've been making progress in Heaven's Ward, and that is fitting for the stuff that we've completed this year. So we're gonna go raid Remy. I will put together the schedule for next week at some point and probably have it up by the end of the night. Oh, it'll definitely be up in the Discord. So let me actually grab the link to our Discord, because that's not something that I've posted in a hot second. So let me grab that. Or actually, Lena, do you have the Discord link handy? because that would be a thing. Thank you for the stream, of course. Always, 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 peeps. Sorry, I am so good at putting together my thoughts. She's on it? Okay, wonderful. Okay, while Lena gets that posted, yeah, that's a link to our Discord. If you want to be part of the community Discord, that's where schedules go up first, and that's also where tea pools happen for cozy streams. So if you want to decide what I drink for those, then yeah, that's the place to be. That is you, Abso. Thank you so much for the kind message. Okay, now for realsies. We're going to get that raid put together. I love all y'all. You are so good. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi to Remy. Let me also grab the raid message, because I am a professional streamer, and I will be for many years to come. So, I hope that you all have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your weekend. I appreciate you all so, so much. I will see you around. Take care, everyone.